Hello and welcome to Soul Panda Tarot. My name is Amanda. Thank you for taking the time to stop by and watch this video. As with all tarot readings, I ask that you take only what resonates for you in your situation. Take it how it resonates for you in your situation. This is a self-empowerment tool, tarot, so only take what is going to resonate with you and serve you for your highest good and your own spiritual growth and journey, okay? This is going to be a collective general message for all Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of July here. So let's see what your overall lessons and themes are for the remainder of July. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, so I see fulfillment of wishes, memories of love, I see financial material changes, and I see sacrifice here. So I tend to go by how I feel when I look at the cards and what the story that comes through in my mind here. I feel like you have a lot to be grateful for this month coming in. But you may have this sort of pattern here, this cycle of focusing on what you don't have instead of focusing on what you do have. And you're needing to sacrifice that and change your perspective on that. That could be some sort of shadow aspect of yourself that you're really being called to stand your ground and reclaim your power back from. It may require patience and with yourself and others at this time, kind of leaving behind what is no longer serving you, because you run the risk of, new projects failing before they even start, because there's that temptation to not even move forward on them in a way of like self-sabotage or like not belief in yourself, lack of belief in yourself. Right, so I will pull some shadow work oracle cards for you anytime I see this moon here. I know that I'm going to be pulling some of these for you. Okay, so let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors, and ascended masters who serve my highest good. What is going on with Pisces? For the month of July, for the remainder of July. Yeah, the Queen of Cups here. You have the Star. So you have some sort of renewed faith and, working on renewed faith in yourself, maybe learning a new skill here for the remainder of July. What's going on here? Maybe a student in some way, or you learn something new here that, like, you have this, like, idea, new project. Could be a new project, could be a new job, but something that really brings you a lot of clarity, really restores some hope and faith in yourself and others. It's like healing yourself spiritually, and it's also another card of like wish fulfillment here. Aquarius energy. Somebody with Aquarius energy could be learning a new skill. Some of you have Aquarius in your chart, but so for others of you, maybe somebody with this Aquarius energy is really coming in to have like this offer that really gives you a new idea in some way, shape, or form. But you're being called to nurture yourself and operate and make moves from a place of love. Or maybe there is like some sort of healing with a Cancer, some sort of wish fulfillment with somebody with Cancer energy. Maybe some healing of a mother wound here. Maybe there's a new offer coming in that gives you a lot of insight and clarity here. So take that as it resonates for you. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely a choice to move something forward in a positive way here. What is a lot of heavy Cancer and Aquarius energy so far? So let's see. What advice do you have for Pisces? Seven of Pentacles again here. You know, the things that you put the energy and the effort in, it's like the investments that you've made in the past, those fruits are coming into labor. Could have something to do with an Aries and Sun in Aries here. There's definitely some ships that you're that are waiting to be coming in here, but there's definitely some sort of abundance that's coming in here. Somebody maybe that you work with here with the Eight of Pentacles, Sun in Virgo. Maybe you're working with a Virgo, working with an Aries. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Some sort of abundance, some sort of, yeah. But it's important to close out old cycles, you know, and starting a new chapter. There's some sort of renewed love, new opportunity to develop something here. But it's going to require a change in perspective, some ego, you know, not focusing on the way that things are said, sacrificing the need to be right in order to be happy and keep some peace here. Kind of surrendering any battles of the ego to manifest something from a higher spiritual perspective here. You know, I feel like developing resilience, maybe, yeah. For some of you, there's some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming through in work. There's like an offer to do something new creatively that you're being called to be patient with. There is some sort of rewards and prosperity that's coming through. Let's see. What is the opportunities being presented to Pisces at this time? I just saw the Lovers try to peek through, so maybe making some choices, or somebody has Gemini in their chart. Yeah. So definitely going to be pulling some shadow work cards here for you, Pisces. You have the Moon and the Eight of Swords as your opportunity. So addressing fears and illusions and any sort of victim mentality or self-limiting beliefs, any sort of anxiety, the thoughts that are keeping you from moving something forward towards your manifestations, changing your perspective, releasing the weights and the burdens that are holding you back, the attachments to old mindsets that aren't serving you, beliefs that aren't serving you, and really kind of focusing on nurturing yourself. This Ace of Cups here is beautiful energy, but you should only be pouring from what is overflowing from this cup and never pouring from this cup itself, because that's when you get empty, and then you're blaming other people for what you've given to them. But really the issue is that you're overgiving to other people at sacrifice of self. We're not here to overgive at sacrifice of self. That keeps you rooted in this victim mentality here. I'm not saying to put up with abuse, Pisces. What I'm saying is that the energies and the relationships that we attract in some way are meant to teach us something about ourselves. So if you attract people that you feel like are using you, in what way are you overgiving beyond your means to situations that you know are not serving you? And where can we establish and assert boundaries? There's this like aha moment that there's certain changes that must be made in order to bring something into fruition here for you. Let's see what the challenge is going to be. Yeah, the challenge is going to be to address your own ego, address your own inner child, heal some inner child stuff, to develop a better relationship here with your intuition, maybe to balance your heart and your emotions and your mind, and not solely operating from a place of emotion, right? Maybe there's some cycles here from childhood that really need to be addressed here. Just blocking it out, right, has just led to, catastrophe after catastrophe. I feel like you're constantly feeling the need to defend yourself and remain control, but there's definitely needs to be a shattering of false perceptions of self, false perceptions of other people. There's definitely some things to heal that way here. You know, I feel like maybe it's like this balance between the masculine and feminine energy. Maybe you're not enough in your feminine energy, and the challenge is going to be to get more into your feminine energy and really out of this ego here. You know, the lack of consciousness, struggling with lack consciousness, ego, unrealistic expectations of other people. You know, not everyone is going to be able to... Hold on one second. Sorry about that. My neighbor is mowing the lawn. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I guess we're just going to go with it. I thought he was done mowing the lawn. We're just going to keep going. So let's find out what this clarity is. Let's find out what this new truth is. Let's find out what this clarity coming in is. Alright. I do apologize for this noise in the background. I'm doing the best that I can right now. Yeah, maybe you have some new truth and clarity about your relationship to your masculine energy. Maybe some truth and clarity about an Aries. Maybe there's a choice that you have to make here about leaving behind your comfort zone too, and balancing your heart and emotions here. Scorpio energy. Maybe you're moving towards somebody with Aries or Scorpio in your chart. Let's see, what are you putting work into here? Why is this 8 of Pentacles here? Whatever it is, it's going to require patience and hard work and dedication here. Let's see. Why is this 8 of Pentacles here? Yeah, working on your intuition, developing your own truths here. And with patience, right, comes that clarity, comes those truths here. There's definitely some sort of positive movement forward that you're being asked to take here, away from your self-limiting beliefs here. You know, maybe in relationship to mom, maybe in relationship to another Cancer, but there's some sort of victim mentality that you are being asked to overcome here. Some sort of self-limiting beliefs here. Let's find out what those are here. Why is the Moon and the 8 of Swords here as your opportunity? So sorry, that is so loud. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, fearing of moving on. Maybe diving deeper spiritually here. Yeah, maybe afraid of being new at something here, but really needing to walk through that door here with judgment. You know, I feel like we have a new opportunity here. I'm so sorry. There's a new opportunity here, some sort of new job, new solid beginning here, but it's like that hesitancy to be new at something, or but realizing that you are worthy of these things, that you are worthy to shine your light unapologetically. Maybe this is a fear of being authentically yourself and being openly yourself and not being afraid of people taking you the wrong way. Maybe that's something that needs to be overcome. An old version of yourself that needs to die in order for you to come back renewed and restored here. A symbolic death, of course. How can Pisces overcome this challenge of the Sun here? How can Pisces overcome this challenge of the Sun here? Let's see. Yeah, shattering all old perceptions of self, drastic change in perspective, and new restored faith, a new restored passion, maybe for the realm of spirituality, your own creativity. Maybe that's what's blocking you from your creativity, is these old perceptions of self. Telling yourself that I can't write, or I can't, stop telling yourself what you can't do. Stop it. You can do all of these things. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. Stop telling yourself. Maybe there's some of you, maybe there is some sort of health condition that you feel like you can't do certain things, but the truth of the matter is you have the ability to heal. You have the ability, some of you are Reiki practitioners and you're not implementing that. Yeah, your own indecision to act is what's going to lead to a tower moment. Yeah, your own ignoring the need to make a decision. Your own apathy is what is, you're ignoring your own indecision, your own apathy, and that is what could potentially bring about this tower moment. It's time to put the work into changing your perspective, changing what you're focused on. The difference between failure and success is perception. I feel like there's like this fear of having to do it yourself, but I don't feel like you're alone. But I do feel like you need to tend to your own garden and focus on being, not self-sufficient and no man is an island, but being self-mastered in your own practices. Self-mastering your mind. You have the ability to control your thoughts and your emotions. And I feel like that's what you're needing to leave behind, is this telling yourself that you can't. Because that's exactly what's holding you behind from your wish fulfillment. It is something that may have started back in childhood. People telling you what you can and cannot do. Right? Let's see, what final messages do you have for Spirit? Spirit, sorry. What final messages do you have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, Guardian Angel, you are not alone. This perception that you keep telling yourself that you are alone and that you're doing everything alone. You're never alone. You are always with Spirit. You have an entire guide. You have an entire Spirit team. You have communities. I feel like you have friends, right? You're never alone. And this victim mentality that you're holding on to, these shadow perceptions, is what is holding you back from the thing that you desire the most. Yeah, exchange energy. What do you have to give to the situation? Sometimes in order to feel loved and supported by other people, we have to love and support others. And release yourself from control of the outcome. Just give it because it makes you happy to do so, and stop worrying about the energetic exchange, because it's going to come back to you in some way, shape, or form. But we can't control the person it comes from. We can't control the package that it's delivered in. It doesn't mean to stop putting out that energy. Let's see. Yeah, take charge with authority here. You have the ability to change your circumstances. You have the ability, you have it all within you to choose better for yourself, to choose to see the light, to choose to walk in abundance and happiness, and to see everything around you for that. But it's time to get rid of that narrative that's rooted in a sense of lack, because that is what's preventing you from seeing things from a higher spiritual perspective, from a higher place of gratitude. Maybe focusing and becoming, more grateful for the things and the people that are surrounding you, and stop focusing so much. Maybe some of you are just overly focused on this idea of a soulmate. I need my soulmate. I need my soulmate. Soulmates are more than just lovers. Soulmates are friends. They're family members. They are animals. They are plants. And you have the ability to see that and build the structure for the life that you want to build. And it starts with doing the emotional work, doing the shadow work. Some of you are avoiding your shadow work. So because that showed up in your opportunity and at the bottom of your themes and lessons, I'm going to be pulling some final messages. Stubborn. Some of you are very stubborn. Some of you have Aries in your chart. But let's see here. What shadow work does Pisces need to work on for the remainder of July? Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Again, I'm sorry. Every time I think he's done mowing that lawn, Maybe some of you need to mow your lawn. Maybe this is a reminder to mow your lawn. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, what shadow work does Pisces need to do? And then we'll wrap this up. Shadow dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. Fluidity. Maybe some of you need to dance more, get more movement in your day to get all this energy moving and expelled out of your own energy here. Self-reflection. Looking inward helps you see what to improve and to make better choices. Getting honest with yourself. Reflecting on like where are my blockages, and getting honest with yourself about where you may be creating your own blockages. You know, the ego doesn't like that, but be willing to face that and take control back. Hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your greatest potential. Longing, passion, and fulfilled. What are your hidden desires? And that's where, your fears often point out where your strongest desires are. So if you fear intimacy, that's what you're strongly desiring. Let's see. No boundaries. I said this. Where do you have no boundaries? Where are your boundaries non-existent? Where can you establish them? Difficult to establish healthy respect. Difficulty doesn't have to be difficult to establish healthy respect. Take care to ensure that your needs are met. It's the sign of self-respect, self-care, and establishing limits. We teach other people how to treat us. If you don't treat yourself with respect and don't operate from a place of integrity, you cannot expect other people to do so. You are only willing to tolerate the level of abuse that you put on yourself. The second that starts to become greater than, that's when you start to establish boundaries. Start treating yourself with respect. Start operating from a place of integrity, and build your entire structure, your life around 222. When I look up at the timer here, some of you, I recommend reading the book The Four Agreements and the Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a powerful tool. But some of you keep attracting these people that take advantage of you because you don't have any boundaries. And you don't feel worthy of establishing those boundaries. There's that fear of like, oh, well, if I establish a boundary, they're going to leave. Good. There is no true love connection that cannot handle a boundary. And you need to get over that. With love and light. I say that with love and light. Yeah, some of you have an addictive personality here, whether you're addicted to love, addicted to some sort of idea of perfect love, right? A compulsive need despite negative consequences. It's time for support and therapy. Healing through liberation and support. Self-liberation, right? Habits don't become demonic until they are, right? Habits don't become an addiction until they are, But you have the power to break that. There's also resentment. What resentments are you holding on to? It often festers, causing a desire for revenge. Let go of your past to find peace. Forgiveness. Releasing what is necessary to release in order to find your inner peace. To make the positive changes necessary to move things forward. That's what's blocking you from going after your dreams. That's what's blocking you from what you desire, what your wishes that are trying to come through. I feel like Spirit's trying to give you everything that you want and you hope for, but you're being resistant at every way, shape, and form here. But Pisces, I really hope that this resonated. I hope that it helps. If it doesn't, please feel free to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And until next time, take care and stay blessed. Bye.